We are living in an era where personal development is praised like a new religion. Everywhere we turn, we're told to become the best version of ourselves, to chase perfection, success, and constant progress. On social media, people show off how they read 50 books a year, wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym daily, meditate, learn new languages, pursue side hustles, and still manage to smile brightly. Meanwhile, you wake up late, grab a quick bite, drag yourself to work, return home drained, and end the day feeling guilty for not being productive enough. When did being tired become unacceptable? When did rest start to feel like a crime? When did self-love become something you have to earn by becoming better, faster, more successful? No one ever said it outright, but society has created an invisible standard. You must always grow, always try harder, always be better than yesterday. If you stand still, you're wasting time. If you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. So we push ourselves, running endlessly toward this idea of better, without ever being asked, do you still have the strength to keep running? I used to be that person. Every morning, I check my phone and see others posting about their productivity, their growth, their success. I'd lie there, empty, even though I checked off every task on my to-do list the day before. I read self-help books, listened to motivational podcasts, followed inspirational people, and tracked every hour of my day. But the more I tried to live the way they said I should, the more I felt like a failure. I didn't feel happier. I just felt more tired, more pressured, and more disconnected from who I really was. The truth is, our society is turning us into performance machines, wrapped in the soft language of self-love. We're told to love ourselves, but not just as we are. We're told to love the better version of ourselves, more disciplined, more productive, more impressive. Phrases like keep pushing forward, never stop improving, live every moment to the fullest sound empowering, but they trap us. They make us feel like we're never doing enough. If you take a day off to rest, you feel guilty. If you sleep in, you feel lazy. If you don't learn something new today, you feel behind. We're being fed the belief that every single day must be valuable. But what is value? Is it how many goals you completed? How many skills you learned? Or is it simply surviving the day with your sanity intact? I once asked a friend, "How are your days lately?" She replied, "I feel like I'm just living to meet deadlines." And I fell silent, because I felt the same, and I'm sure so many others do too. You see someone waking up at 4 a.m., running, meditating, eating clean. You try to follow. You last a few days, then burn out. You blame yourself, "I have no discipline." But maybe that person has help. Maybe they don't have to cook, care for aging parents, worrying about rent, or battle depression like you do. We are constantly comparing ourselves to people who curate their lives for display. No one posts about their breakdowns. No one films themselves lying in bed, lost in thought, unable to move. But we all have those moments. We just don't share them, and so we believe we're alone in our struggle. I once met a successful man, admired, wealthy, everything you'd expect from someone who made it. He told me, "I chased personal growth so hard, I lost myself. I kept trying to be better, faster, stronger until I realized I no longer felt joy waking up." I listened quietly, and my heart sank. It wasn't just me who was tired. I once asked myself, could I accept a version of me that wasn't perfect? The answer shook me. I couldn't, because I'd been raised to believe, if you're not excellent, you're not worthy. That inner voice constantly pushing you to prove your worth, even to yourself, is more exhausting than any competition out there. I remember when I was a child, joy was simple. Playing games I liked, running around in the sun, getting dirty and being scolded by mom, yet still laughing. But now, I can sit in a pretty cafe, with money in my pocket, a book, a laptop, and still feel empty. Because in the back of my mind, that voice whispers, you should be doing more. This idea of being the best version of yourself sounds noble, but it's slowly turning us into people who fight against ourselves. We don't know anymore what we truly want, only what we're supposed to want. You study programming because everyone is doing it. You work out because only attractive people are valued. You meditate because emotionally intelligent people should. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what do I really want? You don't need to be your best version. You just need to be your most peaceful, most authentic, most honest self. Maybe today you didn't accomplish anything, that's okay. Maybe today you're tired and just want to rest. That's okay. Maybe you don't have any grand passion or ambitious goals. That's okay. Because you're human, not a machine. We have the right to slow down, to not know where we're going, to sit quietly, take a deep breath, and say, just surviving today is enough. The world can keep rushing forward, but you have the right to stay still. True growth isn't about constantly moving. It's about knowing when to stop, look inward, and ask, am I still okay? If you're reading this and you feel lost, exhausted, directionless, know this: you are not alone. You're not lazy. You're not failing. You're simply human, carrying the weight of too many expectations, both from the world and from yourself. Forgive yourself for not being better today. Thank yourself for surviving this far. Be gentle with yourself the way you'd comfort a scared child. Because sometimes, a version of you that knows how to be kind to yourself is worth more than any perfect version society wants you to become.